The Partnership Act 1961 revised 1974 is a crucial legislation that governs partnership in Malaysia. It provides a legal framework for the formation, operation and distribution of partnerships. So today we will provide a comprehensive overview of this act and its implication for partnerships. By understanding the act's provision, we can make informed decision when entering into partnership agreements, comprehend their rights and responsibility, and effectively manage partnership-related matters.
Next, I will be talking about nature of partnership. The Partnership Act 1961, revised in 1974, served as the cornerstone for defining and regulating partnerships. It provides a comprehensive framework that outlines the essential elements, rights, and liabilities associated with this unique business relationship. Let us begin with Section 3 of the Act, which defines partnership as a relation between individuals who have agreed to share profits from a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. This section emphasizes the crucial role of an agreement to share profits as a fundamental characteristic of a partnership. However, the Act also recognizes that not all circumstances involving profit sharing are considered partnerships. Section 4 outlines specific scenarios such as joint tenancies, co-ownership of the property, and partnerships formed for charitable or religious purposes, which may not be prima facie partnerships. It is important to understand these exceptions to correctly identify a partnership. Moving on, let's explore Section 5, which addresses the postponement of rights when an individual lends money or sells goods on credit in consideration of share of profits. This provision ensures that in case of bankruptcy, the rights of such lenders or sellers are postponed, protecting the interests of other creditors. This safeguard ensures fairness and stability within partnership agreements. Lastly, Section 6 provides definition for the terms firms and firm name. It clarifies that the term firm includes all partners acting collectively, while the firm name refers to the...
Next, we will talk about the relation of partners to the person dealing with them. The following information provides a brief overview to Partnership Act in Malaysia that relate to the partner's relationship with person dealing with them. Section 5. Definition of partnerships defines a partnership as the relation between persons who have agreed to carry on a business in common with a view to profit, and it specifies that every partner is an agent to the firm and other partners. Next, Section 6. This section is mode of determining existence of partnerships, outlines that the factors determine the existence of a partnership, including sharing of profits, joint ownership of property, and participation in the business management. Section 7. Partnership property explains that property acquired by a partnership on or in the course of partnership business is considered partnership property and not the individual property of the partners. Other than that, Section 8. Implied authority of partners. This section states that every partner is an agent of the partnership and other partners. It defines the implied authority of a partner to bind the firm in the matters related to the ordinary course of partnerships business. Next is Section 9, Acts by Partner binding on the firm. This section states that every partner is bound by the acts of other partners performed within the scope of their implied authority. This means that actions taken by one partner acting in the ordinary course of the partnership's business are legally binding on all partners. Section 10. Partners bound by acts on behalf of firm specifies that any act or instrument done or executed by a partner on behalf of the firm binds the firm, even if it is outside the scope of the partner's implied authority, unless the person dealing with the partner has actual knowledge of the partner's lack of authority. Lastly, Section 16, which is liability of partners. This section establishes that every partner is personally liable jointly with other partners for all debts and obligations of the partnership incurred while they were a partner. This implies that the personal assets of the partners can be used to satisfy the partnership's debts.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I will take all of you on a journey into the fascinating world of partnership and explore the intricate web of relation that bind partners together. Our focus will be the Partnership Act 1961 revised in 1974 and the provision that govern this relationship. Let's begin with Section 21 of the Partnership Act. This section empowers partners to shape and mold their partnership through mutual consent. It allows for flexibility, enabling partners to adapt to changing circumstances or meet specific requirements. This provision highlights the importance of open communication and collaboration within the partnership. Now, let's dive into Section 22, which addresses partnership property. It emphasizes that any property acquired by the partnership or for the partnership purposes is considered partnership property. This provision emphasizes that collective ownership of asset, reinforcing the distinction between partnership asset and personal asset. Next, moving on to Section 23, we encounter the guideline for property bought with partnership money. If property is acquired in the name of one or more partners but intended for partnership use, it is presumed to be partnership property. This provision ensures that asset purchased with partnership fund become part of the collective partnership asset, fostering transparency and fairness. Sometimes, partnership may involve land as an asset. So here we go. Section 24 clarifies that if land is held as partnership property, it is deemed to be converted into personal estate upon dissolution. This conversion simplifies the distribution process during the dissolution of the partnership, ensuring a smooth transition for all people that is involved. Now everyone, let's explore Section 25, which safeguards the right of creditors. It establishes that partnership property can be utilized to settle a partner individual debts, offering protection to those on money by allowing execution or attachment of partnership asset. This provision balances the interests of both partner and creditors. Section 26 outlines the general interests and duties of partner, subject to any specific agreement made between them. It encompasses the duty of loyalty, the duty to act in good faith, and the duty to contribute to partnership losses. These provisions create a foundation of trust and fairness, fostering a harmonious and prosperous partnership. Now, we'll be covering Section 27 and 28 that addresses the management of changes within partnership. Section 27 allows for the expulsion of partner either as per the partnership agreement or with an anonymous agreement among all partners. Section 28 enables a partner to retire from the partnership at will by providing notice. This provision offers a mechanism for resolving conflict and accommodating involving partnership composition. Finally, ladies and gents, we are arriving at Section 29, which establishes the presumption of continuance when a partnership for a specific term is continued beyond its initial duration. It is assumed that the partnership will continue on the same terms unless otherwise specified by the partners. This provision encourages stability and continuity in partnership, promoting long-lasting relationship. And there you have it, everyone. The key provision that shape the relationship of partner to each other, as outlined in the Partnership Act. This provision provides a solid framework for nurturing partnership built on trust, collaboration, and mutual respect. Thank you all for joining me in this journey through the intricacies of partnership relation. I am now open to any question or discussion that you may have on this topic.
Next is partnership dissolution and its consequences. The Partnership Act 1961 addresses the dissolution of partnership and the ensuing consequences. Section 34 outlines various circumstances that can be lead to dissolution, such as the expiration of the fixed term, giving notice of dissolution, bankruptcy, and the death of the partner, or a charge on a partner's interest. These circumstances trigger the dissolution process. In the case of where the partnership is dissolved, Section 39 grants the partners the right of notify the dissolution to third parties who may have the deal with the firm. This notice protects the partners by ensuring that they are not held liable for transaction entered into the dissolution of the partnership. Section 40 provides the continuing authority of partners of the purposes of winding up the partnership affair after dissolution. This section allows the partner to take necessary actions to complete unfinished business, settle obligations, and distribute the assets in orderly manner. The Act also addressed the rights of partners as to the application of partnership property should be applied in the following order. First is by paying the debt liabilities owed to the creditor to repay any advances made by the partner, and finally to distribute the remaining assets among the partners. In the case where the partners are prematurely dissolved, Section 42 also provides for the apportionment of premiums. If the partnership was formed in a fixed term and is dissolved before the terms of completion, the premium paid by a partner to be obtained a share in the partnership profit should be appointed among the partners in this manner. The Partnership Act of 1961 has numerous types of cases. So here are some notable partnership cases. The first cases is in Bannister versus Bannister 1948. The court held that two siblings living together and sharing expenses did not constitute a partnership because there was no intent to create a legal relationship or conduct a business together. The next case is about Boone and Irene, 1776. A partner misled a creditor by falsely claiming to be the partner with the firm and borrowing money on its behalf. So the court held that the partner was personally liable for the debt since he had held himself out of a partner and led the creditor to believe that he had the authority to make a decision. The final case is about Kitch and Sanford, 1726. A trustee of an estate was barred from leasing property to himself and his partner due to the duty to act in the best interests of the estate and beneficiaries. So the session and cases of the Partnership Act 1961 has provided guidance on the application of partnership properties, appointments of permissions in cases of premature dissolution and the rights of partners after dissolution, including the distribution of post-dissolution profits. The retiring or deceased partners shares a consideration of debt payable to them in their assets, ensuring their rightful entitlement to the partnership asset. And also, the Act specifically rules for the distribution of asset on the final settlement of account.
So for Section 42, the Act addresses the problem of early dissolution of a partnership created for a set period of time and introduced the idea of payment apportionment. When such a partnership dissolves before the end of the predetermined term, the premium each member pays to receive a cut of the profit is divided among the partners in a fair and equal manner. Jadi, peruntukan ini dia memastikan bahawa sumbangan kewangan yang dibuat oleh rakan kongsi diambil kira dengan sewajarnya. Jadi, peruntukan ini mengambil kira keadaan sekitar pembayaran permatang yang menekankan prinsip pembahagian yang adil. Jadi, sebab bulan ini dibutuhkan untuk mengurangkan potensi ketidakadilan lah, untuk melindungi hak semua rakan kongsi. So, for section 43, the Act safeguards the right of innocent partners in cases where partnership is dissolved due to fraud or misrepresentation committed by one or more partners. It grants the innocent partners the ability to pursue legal remedies and seek compensation for the harm caused by the fraudulent or misrepresented action. Jadi, peruntukan ini memastikan bahawa mereka yang tidak bertanggungjawab ke atas salah laku itu tidak dihukum secara tidak adil dan mempunyai cara untuk melindungi kepentingan mereka untuk mendapatkan semula kerugian yang mereka tanggung akibat daripada tingkah laku buruk itu, iaitu penipuan tersebut. For section 43. Section 44, the Act recognizes the right of an outgoing partner in relation to distribution of post-dissolution profit. If the remaining partners continue to generate profits after the dissolution of partnership, and such profits are a direct result of their action, the outgoing partners is entitled to a fair share of those profits. So, section ini melindungi kepentingan kewangan rakan kongsi yang akan keluar dan menegakkan prinsip keadilan dalam penggunaan aset selepas pembubaran. Jadi, dengan memastikan rakan kongsi yang keluar mendapat jadi section ini dia memastikan rakan kongsi yang keluar mendapat manfaat daripada kejayaan daripada perkongsian tersebut. So next we move to for section 44. The Act establish the mechanism by which a retiring or deceased partner's share in the partnership is treated. It states that the departing partner's share becomes a debt that is payable to them or their estate. Jadi, peruntukan ini section ini memastikan bahawa rakan kongsi yang berlepas atau pusaka mereka yang akan menerima bahagian yang sah dalam aset pengungsian walaupun selepas pembagian atau kematian mereka. Itulah. For section 46, the Act plays a pivotal role in the final settlement of accounts and distribution of assets in partnership. It provides a clear guideline and rules for the orderly distribution of assets, ensuring fairness among the partners involved. Peruntukan ini dia memudahkan for section 46 ini memudahkan proses dan sistematik untuk pengagihan aset pengungsian. Jadi, dia menjaga hak dan kepentingan semua rakan kongsi dan berfungsi untuk memupuk kepercayaan dan kerjasama di kalangan rakan kongsi semasa pembayaran atau penggulungan perkongsian, dan juga menyumbang kepada keseluruhan integriti dan keberkesanan undang-undang tersebut.
As we draw near to the end of our journey through the Partnership Act 1961, revised in 1974 in Malaysia, let us take a moment to reflect on the profound significance of partnerships and the role that this act play in nurturing their success. Partnership, like a symphony, are a harmonious blend of diverse talent, ideas, and resources. They bring together individuals with shared vision, working toward a common goal. Just as each instrument in the orchestra contributes its unique sound, partners contribute their expertise and strengths to create something truly magnificent. The Partnership Act, our guiding melody, set the stage for this collaborative masterpiece. It establishes the nature of partnership, outlining the relationship partners have with one another and with external parties. It serves a beacon of legal clarity, providing a solid foundation upon which partnership. Within this act, we find concept of mutual agency, which empowers partners to act on behalf of the partnership, the liability of partners, reminding us of the accountability we hold toward one another and the partnership as a whole, and the protection of partnership asset, safeguarding our collective success. This act also gracefully guides us through the complexities of partnerships dissolution. It provides a symphony of mechanisms such as the settlement of debts, the fair distribution of assets, the honorable compensation for outgoing partners. With this provision, we can navigate the end of partnership with respect and fairness, allowing new melodies to arrange. Ladies and gentlemen, in Malaysia, vibrant business landscape, partnership are the backbone of progress. They spark innovation, forge connection, and drive economic growth. And within this symphony of collaboration, the Partnership Act stands as a conductor, orchestrating a chorus of fairness, accountability, and legal clarity. Therefore, ladies and gents, it's not just a legal obligation, but a duty of passion for all of us to familiarize ourselves with the Act provision. By doing so, we empower ourselves to compose partnerships that flourish, guided by the principle set forth in this harmonious core. As we embrace the power of partnership and nurture the bond that unites us, let us remember the beauty that can be achieved when diverse minds come together in harmony. By honoring the Partnership Act, we cultivate an environment where trust, respect, and shared success flourish. So everyone, thank you for joining me in this journey through a Partnership Act 1961 revised in 1974 in Malaysia. May your partnership be filled with melody of success, collaboration, and everlasting harmony. So, thank you.